and the final time
No,
anyone would
dude.
see Rice Shower alive. Matoba, Rice Shower's
No, no, no,
jockey.
no, 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 no. Hey there, guys. In celebration of finishing season 2 of UMA Musume Pretty Derby, today we're going to be checking out Rice Shower, a tragic tale of hope and hardship. Made by Firex. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
What does it mean to win? In UMA Musume, it means placing first in your race, besting the
Oh,
competition.
dude, I love this
Sometimes fan
moment, man.
favorites win their
Every
respective
other Uma
races,
Musume
and
was
other
just
times
clapping
someone can
for her.
challenge their position, upsetting the odds and emerging victorious. But what happens when this individual fears the results of winning?
Damn.
Instead of embracing victory, she rather shies away from it. In finding strength to win against all odds, she is instead saddened by the dreams of others she's tarnished. An Uma with a pure heart, who truly wants to see everyone happy, even at the
The, dude, making that episode, I think it was episode 8, maybe 7. Correct me if I'm wrong, of season 2. But dude, I was just crashing the fuck out because she she deserved praise for what she was able to accomplish, dude. Mind you, she was up against top horse racers, and like like the fact that she didn't even get a single like applaud or cheer just kind of saddens me and like makes me angry.
cost of her own. This is the story of Rice Shower, personified in Uma Musume from a tragic story of real-life events. Rice Shower is a racehorse named after the tradition of rice throwing at weddings in Japan, a symbol of good luck in Japanese culture.
Mm-hmm.
His first race was on August 8, 1991 at the Nagito Racecourse. Rice Shower would place first in this race,
Damn.
instantly captivating an audience of onlookers. Though his second race would end at the back of the pack, the next race
Oh.
Rice Shower participated in on September 21st, 1991, would be another victory for the newcomer. This time, Rice Shower claimed victory at the 1991 Fuyo Stakes, held at the Nakayama Racecourse. Now, you may be thinking to yourself,
Oh, look at
Pyrex,
Haru.
this seems like a simple story of a new racehorse building an audience by seizing victory. Though, you're not wrong in this statement. It's the career wins that come next that will make Rice Shower infamous in the racing world. From October 1991 to 1992, Rice Shower competed in a total of 6 additional races, placing second or below at each one. It would be at the Kika show race held in Kyoto that would shake the racing world in Japan. Just like in Uma Musume, the real-life counterparts also had a hierarchy of favoritism on who would come out on top. For this race, held on November 8, 1992, Rice Shower was the second favorite to win. The favorite of the Kika show was Mihono Bourbon, the retail-based racehorse with an undefeated race history up until this point. From Bourbon's debut in 1991 up until the Kika show, he remained a strong pillar, a hometown hero for the Kyoto area. Rice Shower, having trained in the East, was widely seen as an invader from Kanto, a narrative
Really?
driven by the media mainly to drum up drama and hype around the highly anticipated race. Even in the anime, all the Umas may have rivalries, but they're never malicious towards one another.
Yep.
This is another
That's what I've been
example
saying
of
the
that
whole time.
sense. All the coverage of this race garnered countless eyes of the hometown hero versus the foreign invader. I've tried to find footage of this race in particular, but all that remains are records of the final outcome. Rice Shower would upset all odds, placing first in the Kika show.
Jeez, bro.
This would come as a major blow to fans of the fan favorite.
Like, dude, if I was there back then, I would have 100%, just cheered for whoever won because they deserved it. Like, dude, you can't just have a favorite and then just expect them to win all the time, bro. Every single horse out there, they work their asses off to win the same race. So like for you to just like not even like consider the other horses, it's just so insane to me.
Mihono Bourbon. For context, Bourbon had competed in a total of 4 races previously against Rice Shower, placing first in every single one. So it comes as no surprise that he'd be the fan favorite at the Kiko show. This would also be Bourbon's final race in their career, ending an undefeated legacy shattered by an invader from the East. An overall race record of 7-1 over the course of 8
Damn,
races
bro.
total.
That's rough.
After the major upset of the Kiko show, Rice Shower raced in 3 more competitions from December 1992 to March 1993, Aside from the Nikkei show, held on March 21st, 1993, Rice Shower would have an unremarkable performance after defeating Bourbon. Then, the sun rose over the Kyoto racetrack once more on April 25th, 1993. Just like before, Rice Shower was seen as the second favorite to win this race. Once again, bested by popular vote by another Rito racehorse. This time, on the same race course that Rice Shower defeated Bourbon on, he'd be racing against Mejiro McQueen.
Okay, I
This
thought
race
so.
is actually depicted in the anime, and truly personifies the reason why Rice Shower acts the way she does both in the series and in UMA MUSUME Pretty Derby. If you haven't trained Rice Shower, I'll give it to you as simply as I can. She
Okay.
is incredibly difficult to train. Rice Shower in the anime is very hard on herself and sees any misfortunes that fall on others as a fault of her own.
Dude.
There are events in the game where she'll attribute any negative happening to anyone as her own personal fault,
Dude.
even with her outwardly kind-hearted exterior.
I really do love the fact that the creators of the game and the anime are like super detailed, but like for them to put that into the game is just I like it, but at the same time I'm kind of on the fence of it. I don't know. It's a
determination to
weird
win.
feeling.
Instead of cheers, the audience remained a distant murmur. Rice Shower, when racing against McQueen in the Tenno show, would once again upset all odds, toppling yet
Yo,
another
I'm here
racehorse
cheering
with
for
an
my baby
impressive
girl
track
over here,
record.
bro.
Though not as impressive as Bourbon's, McQueen had claimed several first-place finishes and had risen to being a fan favorite. To many, McQueen was the one who toppled the invader from the east who stole Bourbon's final win. This race, once again, is shown in full in the anime. As another fun fact,
the freaking
UMA MUSUME
assassin,
actually
baby.
adapts the real-life lines from commentators of the race. To say this was a major upset would be a drastic understatement. It was a devastating blow to the pride of the West. Not once, but twice, had Rice Shower assassinated the victory of the hometown heroes he raced against. This earned Rice Shower the nickname Black Assassin, and began the solidification of his infamy on the racetrack. In the anime, fans comment on how Rice Shower will be the heel once again, directly taking inspiration
I really
from
just
real-life
don't
events.
like that term, bro.
Rice Shower, both in UMA MUSUME and in real life, is often labeled as a heel who shattered others' dreams.
Nah, bro.
In the anime, Rice Shower states mid-race that she won't be the heel, but instead
the hero, baby.
the hero.
Yo,
With
this
this,
shit was
Rice Shower
so
passes
hype.
McQueen with the final spurt of the race, taking victory over yet another fan favorite. The audience didn't cheer, didn't clap, but
Nah, fuck
instead
the audience, dude.
began
Fuck them.
booing Rice Shower. Distant murmurs can be heard of a disappointed audience who were unsatisfied with the final outcome.
Like, dog, that
Rice-
that just, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna lose it. Ooh, like that to me just so disrespectful to the trainer and the horse itself. Cause like, sure, you got your own favorite, like I said in the beginning of this this video, but like at the same time, bro, the other horses are there. It's not just the horses that you're cheering for. Like, bro, you gotta respect the other horses too.
Shower in the anime had set a record time, which also reflects real-life events once more. Despite the record-setting race and the amazing performance, Rice Shower
And like, bro, the thing with this was like, she or the horse and like the jockey, they didn't do anything underhanded. They literally just put in the work. And like for them to get this kind of treatment just does not make any sort of sense. And I love the way they made the anime so that the other Umas was just well, cheering for Rice Shower and like giving her applaud, but the audience themselves are kind
received
of
nothing but glaring eyes from the
not it,
audience.
man.
Though McQueen and a few others clapped for her in the anime, it can't shake the feeling Rice has from taking yet another person's dream away from them. When retreating away from the racetrack, Rice is clearly disheveled. She had won the race, but still had upset thousands of people who were there to witness her loss. The beautiful thing about UMA MUSUME is how they show the next scene. It isn't a random trainer nor Uma that comes to comfort Rice. It is instead Mihono Bourbon, the very same one who Rice defeated at the Kika show. Instead of glorifying her own win, Rice Shower is completely devastated.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not with the background music, dog. No.
たくさんの夢を壊してしまいました。それが勝つということです。勝負ですからね。誰かが勝てば誰かは傷つき、夢破れる。そういうものです。ブーイングって痛いですね。やっぱり痛かったです。ブーイングはチャレンジャーの勲章です。傷つく必要はありません。でもいつかこれが歓喜と祝福の声になる日は必ず来ます。あなたが勝ち続ければきっと。だってあなたの名前はライスシャワーなんですから。
Like, dog, the way that she just let it all out in front of Bourbon like that, and the fact that she can verbalize that the booing sucks, it's so heartbreaking, man. It's so freaking heartbreaking.
Even after all the effort she put into winning, all the countless hours she spent training, she felt guilty for toppling others' dreams. In every race that we run with our UMAs, that's something else to think about. With the victory you claim, it shatters the hopes of another. This is the reality of competition, as Bourbon states. In the anime, Rice Shower and Bourbon are actually very close friends, and the spirit of competition is only present when they're on the racetrack. It's an uplifting choice of direction to depict these two being so close despite the major upset that came with Bourbon's defeat. Though this is a beautiful ending in the animated Rice Shower's story, the real-life counterpart of this UMA had a far sadder ending. Following the 10-0 show,
You're kidding
Rice
me,
Shower
bro.
would
There's
continue
no
to
shot.
race.
There's a sadder ending to that. Like, dude, there's no freaking shot.
But would have an unremarkable placement for the next 9 races he participated in, ranging from September of 1993 to March of 1995. This only solidified Rice Shower's image of ruining greatness due to his major wins being upsets like McQueen's and Bourbon's. Then came yet another major event in Rice Shower's career. On April 23rd of 1995, Rice Shower competed in the Spring 10-0 show, once more on the very same racetrack where Rice shattered the dreams of many. During this time, the Kansai region had been recovering from a devastating Hushin earthquake which occurred in January. A mourning region watched as Rice Shower began the race at the Spring 10-0 show. At the final spurt, once more, Rice Shower seized another victory in the Kyoto racecourse. Instead of receiving silence and boos, this time, Rice Shower was greeted with the applause and outward cries of the audience. This victory meant a lot for the Kansai region, and stood as a source of hope and inspiration for a grieving region. With a legacy that began an upset, Rice Shower now has solidified himself as a hero. Due to Rice Shower's rising popularity, he was considered to be placed in the Takarazuka Kinen race. Due to unstable conditions at the Hushin racecourse, the Takarazuka was moved to Kyoto, the place where Rice Shower had been both a savior and a spoiler. Previously, Rice Shower, as per their handler's choice, were planning to retire him after the Spring 10-0 show. However, seeing the public support of the racehorse caused them to reconsider. So, on June 4th, 1995, Rice Shower would take the racecourse once more. With countless fans supporting him, Rice Shower and his jockey, Matoba, planned to give it their all once again. Sadly though, this would be Rice Shower's final race, and the final time anyone would see Rice Shower alive. Matoba, Rice Shower's jockey.
No. Oh my god, no. I really don't want to go through with the next few minutes of this, dude.
Sadly though, this would be Rice Shower's final race, and the final time anyone would see Rice Shower alive. Matoba, Rice Shower's jockey, stated following this race that he could sense something was off. This was not the time to win, but to instead tread lightly. the safety of Reischauer was his top priority. However, Reischauer had other plans in mind. As Matoba attempted to keep Reischauer at the back of the pack, after the third turn, he suddenly accelerated by himself. This resulted in Reischauer tripping, sending Matoba off the horse.
No.
As the race continued, one of the most tragic outcomes unfolded for this newfound hero.
No,
Reischauer
please,
had
no.
suffered a comminuted fracture on his front leg and foot, as well as a dislocation. In most cases, horses are moved off the racetrack and tend to away from the racecourse. Sadly, the injuries were too severe to even move Reischauer, and so a curtain was placed around
What?
Reischauer,
No.
and he was euthanized on the very racetrack that made him a hero. Matoba, though injured, remained by Reischauer, witnessing the whole process unfold. When Reischauer's body was carried away, Matoba bowed deeply for his longtime partner. Reischauer's groom, Kawashima, could not stop crying at the sudden loss. A symbol of hope who brought many newfound inspiration, had been snuffed out at the very same racetrack which garnered him so much love and hatred. Unsurprisingly, Reischauer's death became the headline news in Japan sports, and several monuments were created in honor of him. One in Utopia Farm, where Reischauer was born, and the other at the Kyoto racecourse. At the end of the year in 1995, the JRA gave a special award to Reischauer, commemorating the racehorse, and in 2010, Kikasho was also renamed to the Reischauer Memorial. Fans gathered to this day to pay their respects to Reischauer, displaying their gratitude and mourning his loss. Though Reischauer sadly met a tragic demise, the legacy of this racehorse lives on both in the hearts of his dedicated fans and personified as a kind-hearted Uma in UMA MUSUME. So the next time Reischauer gives you a little trouble while training, keep this video in mind. The legacy of this horse is shaped after one of many ups and downs. This was the story of Reischauer, a racehorse forever remembered by many in Japan, one who both stole dreams and inspired them, who invoked hatred and hope.
Like, dude, I literally called it, man. I called it. I that was like one. That was the reason why I did not want to proceed with those next few minutes. Because as soon as bro said like, this is gonna be his last race, and the last time that we're gonna see her, bro, that just told me everything I needed to. But just still seeing it, even though I knew it was gonna happen, it was so fucking sad, bro. And like keeping in mind the fact that like I wouldn't say like a majority of her entire career, but a like a part of her career, she was booed because she won a race. Keeping that in mind, while every single part, like every like the part at the ending there, where he showed us like what happened to Reischauer, like tripping and falling and then euthanized like that. It just makes it so much harder, bro. It does. But wow, man. Yeah, if nobody's there for Reischauer, I am there for her. So, y'all know how it is. I shall be cheering for our baby girl. And yeah, another amazing video from Firex. I did not expect to be, well, bawling my eyes out for one. But yeah, dude, it's just amazing, man. Like the fact that a horse can make people feel like this is just so insane. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy my reaction to this, if you guys do enjoy seeing me bawl my eyes out, comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.